After a tummy tuck, when
Yes.
can I wear jeans?
That's a really good question.
Isn't it cool?
That's a great question. I would say when you can fit into them
Comfortably.
So you don't... Okay, there's a few issues at play. First of all, you're going to have a bit of swelling at first, and you don't want to be... You'd get into them, but you don't want to be indenting yourself, because it could be a little bit uncomfortable. It could feel weird, but also, depending on whether you've had liposuction, which would generally be the case with me, and what kind of liposuction in particular, those dents may not be that benign. You could end up with your kind of jeans mark for the rest of your days if it's a certain type of liposuction and you do it too soon. You really can. There are some types of lipo that sort of melt your fat and leave it sloshing around in there, and some of it will just settle down and take again if it hasn't been completely removed. And if you're wearing something that's tight and constricting, it will be displaced from the tight constricting area to either side of it. So you could find yourself with this kind of rim, this kind of indented bit, where if it was too tight, where it was left forever. So you don't want to do that, obviously. So just well-fitted, not excessively compressive garments at first. And that at first is probably, I mean, this is slightly finger in the air, somewhere like 4 to 8 weeks sounds sensible to me. You're also going to have numbness. So the concern is if you're wearing tight things with little rivets in them, and it were to be indenting and causing you an issue, normally you're aware of that by it hurts. You know, you wear the wrong pair of shoes, or you wear ill-fitting belt or jeans or whatever, and it rubs, and you're thinking, what the hell? Or even a label. Rubs.
Well, like you said a minute ago, you know, your body tells you ouch.
Yeah.
You know, your body will say, oh, that's a bit uncomfortable.
And if it's not doing that, then you could do yourself more of an injury before you realised it. So I'd just make sure you've got normal sensation. Make sure it's not too tight. In terms of skinny jeans, and if that's kind of where you're going with this, then when you feel ready, and there will be a long period at the end of your surgery where you will fit into your skinny jeans really comfortably first thing in the morning, and then it will get to about 3 in the afternoon, and you'll go, oh my God, just undo this button. You will swell throughout the day, and that lasts much longer than a lot of people expect.
Does it?
Yeah, the sort of the morning to afternoon change, the swelling, it gradually diminishes over time, but that over time can be months and months and months.
Really? How long would you say?
It really varies from person to person, and I don't quite know why, but there are people, and I'm beginning to spot. I told one person when I saw her, I said, you're a sweller. And she keeps repeating that back to me because she's blooming right. I was right. And she keeps reminding me, yeah, you told me I was a sweller, and I am a sweller. And you sort of get the sense of the person. So in some people, there's no swelling after 6 weeks.
Interesting.
Nothing. In others, a year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.